Bang!
Hello, welcome back. This is Kenshin1913,
And I'm Ghosty Films.
and we're Let's Playing Star Wars Dark Forces.
Yeah, when we last left our hero, his gear got ganked by Jabba the Hut, and he was kidnapped. And Jan Orris is being held captive.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
That's sexy
Yeah,
lady.
we got to get our gear back, and we got to locate the Navicard. There's no mission briefing available because Jabba don't brief.
What's down there? Jabba don't brief?
Yeah, like Papa don't brief.
Yeah, but I've been losing sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta
I've been
rest.
losing my mind.
You know, Pete,
I'm gonna keep that baby.
This is our big chance.
Yeah.
We're rescuing Jan.
Yes.
Maybe, fingers crossed, something might happen.
I hope so. Maybe a kiss.
All
Maybe
right.
a little FB, you know what I'm saying? A little finger bang.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I abbreviated it when I just said the word afterwards, but you know how it is.
I'm hitting the button.
Yeah, go right ahead, Dan.
This is like, this is the Paul Hogan level.
Is that because, let's see.
Remember? So anyway, what were we talking about?
I think you were talking about, an acrobat's daughter?
Remember when we used to say, we were talking about in an earlier episode about how cheesy the new Star Wars is, and how like old-fashioned Star Wars was a bit like manlier. And
Yeah.
Well, this is the kind of Star Wars that will throw you into a pit where you have to get into a fist fight with a giant monster.
Yeah.
This is the kind of Star Wars that I'm talking about.
Yeah, you're probably gonna die.
I'm probably gonna die. Like, this is actually kind of hate this level because,
Oh, you beat him, but you lost a life, Dan.
I did. I have 8 now. That was the first time I died, I think.
Yeah, that was the first time.
But like,
Thanks a lot, no death run.
yeah, but anyway, like, I
Yeah.
kind of feel like this level is a little on the unfair side because it's like, I hate when you have to take an L in order to beat a level. Like, I hate that that you really can't. It doesn't really
You have to take an L. What's an L?
take a loss, I believe.
Oh, I thought you meant like the L train.
No,
Yeah.
but like you just have to like die. It's almost like you have to die in
No,
order
you
to.
don't have to.
Well, it just I don't see how it's possible. I mean,
If
maybe
you're good
maybe there are
enough, maybe.
better players.
Oh
But,
yeah, there are. I don't mean to sound like an asshole.
But this level is kind of
It was great.
might not
You should
might.
throw those thermal detonators on.
I kind of need them for later.
Yeah, but look at that guy. He's like a Tyrannosaurus, Triceratop kind of guy. Stegosaurus, there we go.
Yeah,
That's what he is.
but this level might be kind of grueling because I gotta fight all these stupid things and
Yeah.
they're so
Well,
unpredictable.
you know what's kind of funny, Dan, is that Paul Hogan did almost the same thing.
Yeah, in his movie.
Yeah, in his movie Crocodile Dundee, and then Crocodile Dundee 2, the crocodiling, man.
Like sometimes it's hard to predict when they're gonna bite. I try to wait for him to turn his back to me, and I
Yeah.
run out and punch him right in the
The
butthole.
butthole, yeah.
And
Because nothing's like good old-fashioned fisting.
yeah.
Good old-fashioned
But see,
fist.
he
there you go.
instantly turns.
You beat his butthole.
That's why I don't like this level.
You savagely ripped his butthole apart, just like Paul Hogan would.
Yeah, Paul
To a
Hogan.
crocodile that he met and he didn't care for particularly.
Paul Hogan would just
Yeah.
make mincemeat of this.
Yeah, Paul Hogan is like my Australian hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and the other Australian guy, they're pretty awesome.
Steve Irwin.
Nah, Steve Owen was alright.
Those Vegemite eating sons of bitches.
Yeah, they like Vegemite, right?
I wonder if Vegemite has some kind of properties that allows you to wrangle crocodiles and kangaroos.
I think what Vegemite has is the properties.
Vitamins and minerals.
It has pure Australian in it. You eat that and you become partially Australian.
Oh, he bit me.
Dan, you're not winning it seems.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
You maybe need to use the thermal detonator.
now I need them for another thing.
Yeah, maybe you'll get more. You ever think about that?
No, there aren't any more. I have to fist fight for a while.
Oh, well you're like, you know, you're like
What?
You're like that Rolling Stones song, Street Fighting Man. You know, you're gonna be taking on all kinds of stuff, fighting. Like, you ever hear that song, Dan?
Yeah.
Rolling Stone, Street Fighting Man.
Yeah.
And then you press
The
G7.
time is right for fighting
Yeah.
in the street, boy.
Yeah, that's what this is like. This is totally like that. What are you doing, a drive-by fisting?
I'm Toroing him. Toro.
You're doing a drive-by fisting.
I feel like this is the safest way to fight these guys. Like you
Yeah.
wait, like the other guy I like to fight in the corner because his friend wedges him in the corner and he can't like really get him. But over here, when there's only one on each side, it seems like if you just charge him and pull away at this last second, like that seems to work. Like it's not perfect. Like no strategy I found is perfect.
Yeah.
What the hell am I?
Killed his corpse. Oh.
Alright,
Yeah, Dan, you're doing great, I think.
well, I hate this level. I feel like it's so unfair and stupid.
Well, Dan, they have to have a couple of them.
I guess
Otherwise, what's the point? What's the point?
Alright, I got him.
Yeah, there you go. You beat to death this poor creature.
I got one more to
What
beat.
about these guys were endangered, huh? And they're like those rhinos that are in Mozambique. They're extinct now, alright, in Mozambique. Isn't that sad?
Yeah, but
I was reading stories about it in the internet a couple days ago.
But Pete, if you grind their horn up into a powder, you can use it as a powerful aphrodisiac. And how else are we gonna make Jan Ors make love to us if we don't take the bones of these lizards and grind them up into
No, not
this
these lizards. I'm like literally talking...
funky Cole Medina type love potion to make Jan Ors be off my lap?
Is Funky Cold Medina by Tone Loc or by someone else?
Tone Loc.
I'm surprised you know Tone Loc.
What do you mean? I'm a child of the 80s.
You've been his brother for like years.
You what?
Yeah, you don't remember you're like partial brother? You're like a half brother of Tone Loc.
This is news to me.
Yeah, it's like you, your brother, and then your half brother, Tone Loc. Your brother's always sending me emails about how Tone is taking care of him out in the Old West or whatever.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Maybe if you were living out there, Dan, Tone Loc could give you some of that Funky Cold Medina money, or even that Ace Ventura money, because he was in that movie.
My brother was?
No, your half brother, Tone Loc.
Alright.
Yeah, you
Dun,
Dan,
dun, dun.
don't feel confused about being Tone Loc's half brother.
Pete, you're being
See, when your mom and his dad were in love, they made love and they had a child, and his name was Tone Loc.
Pete, I hate you.
And then what happened is
Pete, this is the hardest part of the entire game, and you're like...
Some tragic happened to Tone Loc's dad, and she had to leave him or something. And then she came here. She left the baby too, by the way, Tone Loc.
God damn it.
And then she left the baby, and then had...
Pete, I hate your guts.
and then married your dad, and you had 2 kids with you.
See, I went through the whole game without dying once, and now I died 5 times because you won't stop talking about Tone Loc. And I'm trying to have a fist fight with a giant freaking crocodile.
Well, when I'm trying...
You die! Jeez!
I was just checking your family history on, what the hell was it called? What's that thing called?
World Star Hip Hop?
No. It was called, what's that one? MyHeritage.com. I was looking it up. And I looked up your family history. And I was just saying, various things about how Tone Loc should have.
Oh, mother effer.
That guy just slayed you. Like that poor guy from Slayer who's dead now.
Who?
Some guy, he's dead now. Let's just leave it at that. He was a guitarist for the band Slayer. Man, you gotta beat up guys with your fists a lot, huh?
Yeah, that's why I hate this level.
It's
It's
fun.
just like maybe like 2 dragons would have been fine.
Yeah.
Maybe 3, but
Yeah.
like I don't know,
Right after
4
4,
freaking
yeah.
dragons.
When you have to use more of your fingers to count, I hear you.
Yeah.
Doesn't that suck when they give you numbers over 10? It's like, man, how am I supposed to figure this out?
Yeah.
And then you'll never figure it out because it's like, man, I can't count past 10.
I know.
What's this all about? Maybe I can take out my toes, but I don't like taking off my socks.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're like that guy in Donnie Brasco.
Yeah. What did he do?
He beat up a bunch of guys in an Asian restaurant because he didn't want to take off his shoes because he was wearing a wire, Pete.
Oh.
Are you wearing a wire?
Usually I do, but only when I'm talking drugs to people.
Oh, okay. See, this is where I need my grenades.
What, is that guy?
Yeah.
Because you're so
Gotta blow
afraid
them
of
up.
him? You're so afraid of a guy throwing shit at... Look, Dan, you're effing this up. You're effing this up big time.
What do you mean?
There's guys down there. What are you doing? It's over for them. You effed that up too.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Punch that guy in the face. Can you steal his weapon?
No, you can't even do that.
You could use it. You can use a halberd.
Kyle Katarn's like, that's too heavy.
Yeah, that's too medieval. Why do I gotta?
Yeah, why are they using medieval weapons?
Because that's all Jabba the Hut had for these fat pigs.
Who is he? Like Ving Rhames?
Yeah, he's gonna get medieval on people's asses. Haven't you ever heard that?
Yeah.
And then he gets raped by
But at least they had blowtorches, which is
what did he
kinda...
get raped by? What was that guy's name?
Zed?
Zed, yeah, Zed.
Zed's
Remember
dead.
Zed? Yeah, Zed. He's dead now. Remember the good old times they had with Zed stuff?
Yeah,
You could've
those were
easily-
some fun times.
Yeah, they did have some good times. I remember. You got a samurai sword, and then they had like a chainsaw. That was a hell of a movie. That was a great movie. What's your favorite Quentin Tarantino movie, Dan? I mean, how many have you seen from him?
I saw Reservoir. Oh my God!
Wow, you got halberded through the thing there.
Yeah, right through the thing.
But you saw Reservoir Dogs.
I saw Pulp Fiction.
Yeah,
I
that's a
saw
good one.
Jackie Brown.
I need to see that one. And did you hear Jackie Brown's your sister?
Oh,
Because-
again with the being related to.
Yeah, genealogy.com. Come on, Dan. Are you telling me that website's full of shit?
Oh come
Oh,
on.
you're gonna get blown up. Too bad you couldn't pick those up. Wouldn't that be neat?
Yeah.
I thought that would be neat.
I wish it would be neat if his leg got blown off.
Yeah,
They
like
had the-
real life, like in Saving Private Ryan or something.
Yeah.
See, Dan, you could have probably fist fighted your way through this and used those thermal detonators. You're gonna get blown up. And use those thermal detonators on those dragon guys.
I only had like a.
You know,
I
Dan,
didn't-
not even in role-playing games do you fist fight dragon guys.
Yeah, well that's why old Star Wars was much more badass than the cheap, stupid little. I'm a little kid and
Oh, no,
I'm
I
Mr.
remember,
This.
even in video games, like, kids fist fight dragons sometimes.
I'm the Dennis the Menace of Star Wars.
Oh, come on, Dan.
Mr. Wilson. That's what Star Wars has become, Pete.
What, Dennis the Menace?
Yeah.
I like Dennis the Menace.
Well, you know what? I
Not
like
the
it.
Not the cartoon.
I like it too, but not when I want to watch Star Wars, and that's what I'm getting instead.
Yeah, you know, I like the, I don't know if you know, here's a secret about mine that most people don't know. I like that Dennis the Menace movie. You remember that one with, you probably didn't see it, Dan, but I'm gonna relate this to the people that have lived life. Not that you haven't. You lived a different life. Anyways, yeah.
You lived a considerably less interesting life.
No. I mean, you don't really watch a lot of movies, and this is one of those movies that most people don't even bother with. But that Dennis the Menace that starred Walter Matthau and Mr. Wilson.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And then Christopher Lloyd was the fucking, the thief guy, man. Was he hilarious? He farted and ate baked beans. Man, as a kid, I loved that.
You know what?
Farting and baked beans. I was like, you can't get funnier than this. This
Alright.
is grade A comedy right here.
Sounds like it. I never saw it. And I vaguely remember Walter Matthau
Yeah.
playing that guy.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
it,
yeah.
and it makes sense after hearing it. Whoa,
Yeah.
crap.
And Mr. Wilson, he was a cool guy. I mean, all he wanted to do was not get bugged by these kids.
I know, freaking kids.
Kids always bugging me. You know, I went down the street yesterday, saw a bunch of these kids, and they were trying to stab me. And I said, you damn kids, get off my
You
lawn.
little scamps.
Yeah. I was like, you
Their
damn kids,
knives.
get off my lawn. And then they were like, nah, we're not going to get off your lawn. Give us your money. And I was like, I don't have my wallet.
Oh, you, and you just tousle their
Yeah.
hair as they put their knife in your
Yeah.
liver.
Yeah, and then I'm like, thank God this thing sort of kind of grows back. You guys are lucky.
Yeah.
And then they just went on their way.
It's a good thing I have relatives with similar blood types
Yeah.
to give me a transfusion.
Yeah. And then you know what I did? You know
So
how nice.
encourageable.
You know how nice I was, Dan? You know what I did? I told him, wait a minute, let me go get you some napkins so you can wipe my blood off your knives.
Yeah.
So you guys don't get in trouble.
Yeah,
And
I
I
know.
went inside and got the napkins. I didn't even bother calling 911, Dan. That's how nice I am sometimes.
Yeah.
Now, Dan, I hope you're finding that Jan lady or Or finding whatever that key is. Don't you need to be getting a key or something?
It's right around this corner, Pete.
You gotta get a key so that you can do whatever.
Whoa.
You know what movie I was watching a couple days ago? Even though it wasn't a couple days ago, it was like a while ago, but for some reason it brought... This situation reminds me of it.
What?
I was watching Blade Runner.
Oh, I
and
like
you know
that
what?
movie.
And you know what? I like Daryl Hannah in that movie, Blade Runner. Did you see her hair? Man, her hair is cool.
I vaguely remember her. She had weird makeup on,
Yeah,
like a
she
raccoon
was
mask.
cool. Yeah, she was cool. I would have nailed her back then.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I wouldn't nail her now, but I would have nailed her back then. And she was in Kill Bill, Dan. I don't know if you knew that. But she
Yeah,
was.
I knew that. Yeah, she was like, actually didn't see Kill Bill, but I remember seeing parts of it on TV.
She had an eye patch, and man, that movie brought her back because she wasn't doing shit before that, like
Yeah.
for a while. And then she came back and she's like doing that. And
You know, I've always wanted to make love to a robot,
Yeah,
but
and then
I always wanted to make love to like a cold metallic one with sharp, lifeless claws. But that brings new meaning. It revitalizes my need to make love to a robot.
Yeah,
unlike that Thomas Stout.
You know what?
Unlike,
yeah. Thomas Stout doesn't want to make love to a robot. I don't know
he's
why.
not man enough to.
I don't know why.
He's not man enough.
If you had a chance to make love to a robot, if you were the first man who could make love to a robot, you telling me you wouldn't make love to a robot?
You'd be making history.
Yeah, you would go down in the history books, making love to a robot.
Yeah, first guy who could take a robot.
Yeah, Guinness Book of World Records, you'd be in there for robot lovemaking. What the hell? Why? You telling me you wouldn't want to be in the Guinness Book of World Records?
Yeah.
Because you know what?
And just think, if you made that robot orgasm, that's
yeah,
like.
Then you know what? Your first robo orgasm gone to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just don't understand. Like, if you think about it, Dan, your name will always be in the record books.
Yep.
Because it's kind of like, if you think about it, it's kind of like Jackie Robinson. There cannot be no other first black baseball player who started, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You'd have to move on to another sport like bowling.
Yeah, you'd have to be like the first, you'd have to... See, that's the thing about world records, Dan. They can most of them can always be broken, like world's longest fingernails or world's longest, biggest apple or whatever. You know what I mean? That shit can be broken. There can be bigger apples. There can be longer fingernails, but not when you did it first. You know what I'm saying, Dan?
Yeah.
When you did it first, that is totally different. So you definitely want to be the first guy to make love to a robot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Thomas Stout. I hope you're listening. I hope
Yeah.
you've changed your ways.
I know, you can go down in the record books, fucking Thomas Stout. You kidding me? Then you're technically immortal at that point.
I know.
You'll live forever because people will always remember you as that guy who had sex with that robot for the first time ever. He was the first guy to say, hey, I want to stick my penis in that thing and make that thing pleasured. And then he made that thing pleasured, maybe, but I doubt it. Thomas Stout doesn't seem like the kind of guy who would want to pleasure the robot first, then get his rocks off.
He just doesn't chase his dreams.
No, he doesn't. Not
He
at
just gives up on them.
Yeah, he does that a lot. Like, I know this kid, and he gives up a lot. Like let's say, Dan, you give up, like, let's say you have 10 ideas in a week.
Uh-huh.
You give up, you might give up on 3 of those ideas. You know how many Thomas Stout usually gives up on?
All of them?
All of them. He does one thing. He's like, man, I could do this for the day, and then you find out, bam, he just gave up. Because he's a big giver-upper.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He just gives up on things.
It's a shame.
Yeah. Like last week when I was talking to him, I was like, man, you give up on life. And he's like, yeah, I did. And then I was like, see, I knew it.
Yep. It's a shame.
Oh, look, see, there's some more crocodile guys, laser lizard things. All you're doing is throwing softballs at them.
Well, they're not as skilled. Like they're only on a women's reptile softball league.
Whoa, Dan.
Whoa, what?
That is a little sexist.
They throw
right there.
underhand in women's softball.
Yeah, but Dan, come on. Women's softball is much better to watch than men's softball, and I actually think they're better players.
Maybe, but there's a reason why like women don't compete in men's leagues. I'm not like saying anything new.
Whoa, Dan. Whoa.
What?
You want to go down as the first guy who's been really, really sexist on a Let's Play of Star Wars?
Am I really being
Write it
sexist
down
I'm stating facts.
Oh, you're saying?
I'm not stating opinions. They don't play in the same league.
They don't because they're not sexy enough to play in the same league as men or something. Wait. Women are more sexy than men in order to play softball. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. All I'm trying to say is you're discriminating them. They should be able to play in men's league because they're pretty.
All right, Pete.
And they're talented.
All right,
and
Pete.
they're talented, of course. But then I think we'll have to, unless you have a point. Do you have a point?
All right, Pete. I concede that those giant lizards should be allowed to play softball in a men's league.
Yeah, they definitely should.
All right.
Anyways, I think we're going to have to end the episode here. Hopefully in the next episode we can find the love of our life, Jan Ors.
Yeah.
And maybe have her give us a kiss in the downstairs region.
Yeah.
So this has been Catch 1913.
That goes to film.
And we'll see you later. Bye-bye.